Welcome to another episode of PSC Plays Guernsey FC with me, Andy. I bring you today to the board screen to start with. Very secure job security, so that's looking good. I think we're always overperforming compared to what the board thinks we're going to do, and compared to what the players think we're going to do, to be fair. We have a full quota of staff now as well. We're not lacking anybody, which is superb. It helps with the training side of it. Finance-wise, we're 82k in the red. Not as bad as it has been because there was money put into the club last season, but there's no point in making board requests because I always say no because of the money. So it's a shame. But then looking at this budget adjustment, right, we're spending just under £3,000 a week. The wage budget 5.3 could mean 55,000 transfer budget. Something I might look at in the sort of the next few months, because at the moment we just can't secure anybody to come to the club that make it any better, which is a real shame. So we're sort of struggling a little bit for manpower at the moment after a couple of injuries. But since we met last with the 0-0 against Corby in the Cup, obviously we've had that replay plus another couple of league matches, and here's how they got on. So first up, we won the replay. Yes, we won an FA Cup game. How amazing is that? We beat Corby 3-1. Now, we went 1-0 up, but they quickly came back to 1-1. And then, just before half-time, we went 2-1 up. They had 2 sendings off in the game, and we ended up finishing it off 3-1 in the end. If we have a look at the stats, 16 shots to 13, so it's relatively close in that respect. We had a little bit more possession. But when it came down to it, we done enough just to get in there, get that win, get out again and get into the next round of the Cup. And here are the goals. Nathan hit the bar from the free kick, and Steve Aldridge was the man in there in the box at the time. Then there was a poor ball across that led their Neil Rose in this instance, to score. Nathan free kick. Ruben Wilson, Johnny on the spot at the back post to make it 2-1 just before half time, and this was the third goal. So we had Morris and Warren combining, and beautiful goal from Arthur Warren, so that was superb. During the game we had a couple of injuries, unfortunately. Nathan, who's actually in rehabilitation phase at the moment, but he did his calf, so he's going to be out for another sort of 6 to 12 days. And also, I believe, we didn't have any injuries, but we did have a new player in, Louis Morrison, who we've looked at before. He didn't have an amazing game, but he did make a key pass. His pass going astray was the reason for their goal, but all in all, not too bad, 3-1. Then first loss of the season in the league as well, a 2-1 against Guernsey, in which we were 1-0 up. Nathan came back in after being subbed with a slight pull, but did get injured, so I'm really going to have to think about that. He wasn't even orange as injured, he was okay, but from the last game. But this happened, and threw us massively. Just a real shame, really. We were 1-0 up, and then they came back and won 2-1. Now Scarborough, as a squad, have lots of players over £500 a week. They have Jamie O'Hara of ex-Spurs, Wolves, quite a few teams fame as well. So who has he has been in and around Billericay in recent times, and it was it felt like a bit of a robbery. Their goals weren't anything great either. So this was our goal. So we've had Charlton Covain went off injured as well. Ben Morris had to switch over to the left side because of Nathan, played inside forward, came in and scored. But then these are their goals. Nobody at the back post, and it's a good volley, don't get me wrong, but no marking whatsoever. Even though I've got my left and right backs on for marking, and then poor pass goes through. 2-1 loss. Scarborough are third at the moment, so maybe not too bad, but if we look at the stats of the game, we had more possession, they had slightly more shots. Their shots mainly came in the second half. They were playing this 4-2-3-1, sort of 2 defensive midfielders, nobody in the centre of midfield, and then one up front, one attacking midfielder, which I thought we did pretty well against to start with. And if you look at the average ratings, 6.8, 6.8, very, very close. But it feels like a robbery even. And then lastly, a 1-0 loss to Staines. Goalkeeper own goal, very, very harsh. We have a look at the stats. 14 shots to 11 again. We have 57% possession. It wasn't far off. It really wasn't. And yeah, James Warby, who is one of our, well, he's a 2-star new gem from last year. Came in place of Nathan because he's our second best left winger and got injured almost straight away. Yeah, so then Ben Morris obviously had to go back and play inside forward again, and etc. and etc. But the own goal, if we just have a look at this, really, really harsh. So Dean Atkinson to Simmons, hits the bar, hits the goalkeeper on the back of the leg and goes in, and he does some crazy little backward dive where it doesn't go anywhere. So yes, another loss, two on a trot. Staines are top, so Staines are top and Scarborough are third, and both of the games feel a bit like robberies, and we should have definitely at least got a point out of it. But yeah, that takes us to today, and we are playing Great Wakering in the FA Cup. Great Wakering, a Tier 9 Essex Senior League, doesn't mean a thing in the Cups, I've found. If we look at their wage bill and whatnot, they haven't really got an amazing wage bill. They haven't really got an amazing last 5 games either. If we look at their schedule, they did really well for the first 5 games, 3 Essex Senior and 2 Cup. But then they lose to West Essex in the Essex Senior, and then they lost to Eccleshill in the FA Vars. 1 draw, but they did beat Rushall Olympic in extras away in the replay, and they are 1 level below us in the Evo Stick Premier Central. Or are they? Southern Premier Central, I think, is the Tier 7, isn't it? Sorry, Tier 8. So yeah, let's do this. It would be amazing if we could get through to another round, because at the moment we got 1,350 people at the first game, so if we could get a home tie, that would be superb, or an away tie against a big club which is going to get a lot of gate. So yeah, this is the team we're having to go with at the moment. So Tommy Scott in goal, Harry Tobin, Tom Bruce, who's a rock at the back, and Steve Aldridge, and their partnership is coming on beautifully, with Charlie Fripp on the right hand side, Ed Palmer captain in the ball-in midfield, defensive midfield role, with Arthur Warren and Charlton Govain. Charlie Higgins could come back onto the bench for this one, I think. Josh Wakefield is being a little bit of a twit. He doesn't like the fact that we've not got strong enough midfield, though if anything the midfield is the strongest part of our squad. Yeah, go figure. And then we've got Ben Morris playing as an inside forward on the left, so you're cutting in nicely. That does leave the possibility of having Harry Tobin Maraud as a wing back. We shall see. And then we've discussed Marcus before. 13 free kicks. Let's see if he can go and nick one. And Ruben Kazan Wilson up front. So let's go and do this. 7 subs allowed. I think it's only the trophy that's a 5 sub thing, and it always catches me out. Submit the team. Everybody's fit now as well, which is good. We're far enough into the season where players have played lots of games. I've just noticed most of my team are now real people, but without photos, so I might have to go and do something about that. So team talk, assertive. We need to turn around. Poor run form. That's it. So turn the poor run of form around, and I have faith in you to do so, boys. Let's go and do this. End the team talk. Let's have a look at the opposition. I'm just going to press on their defensive midfielder and their attacking midfielders. They're playing exactly the same formation as us. This should be an interesting game. I will come back for kick-off. Right, let's do this. Great Wakering with the ball to start with. It'd be nice to just break the little run of form. It tends to happen that way. Win quite a few games or draw and just not lose, and then lose a few in a row. The morale seems to really hit this season, even though our morale has never been that bad. 3 really early yellows though. Yeah, let's hope that the game doesn't descend into some kind of... Oh, so Marcus Walden free kick. And is that a penno? Yes. Steve Aldridge, our big gangling centre-back, has been pushed. Right, Ruben Wilson. Straight down the middle, goal. I don't think I like him as a penalty taker. I might have to think about that. He just seems to hit it down the middle, and that's going to get saved more often than not, I think. But Ruben Wilson, and just, taps it down the middle. I think he tapped one straight into a goalkeeper's hands at one point. But I'm going to praise that. And let's play. And it's our ball again. Charlie Fripp to Marcus Walden. Wilson running through the middle. Oh, nearly. Unlucky. Right, sorry, I had to just take a phone call. Still looking okay at 1-0. Though we have got 3 yellows. We've had no shots so far. But they've got 2 yellows as well. Now I'm playing stay on feet as well. Right, their corner. Diallo and side netting. Okay. 4 shots to their 1. But we have got 60% possession. Anybody looking shattered? Charlton's looking a little bit tired. So Tommy, free kick to Steve Aldridge, Charlton Govain, Ed Palmer, Arthur Warren, Charlton, Arthur, Ed, back to Arthur, turn and go, come on. Ball out to Ben, who's cutting inside, great ball over to Ruben, good save. Should have put it away to be fair, but yeah, that wasn't too bad a play there. So Walden corner. And Ruben's first to the ball, but nobody with him. Ball into Harry Tobin. Great ball over to Marcus. And that's Paul. And out. And another one, another highlight. Palmer to Ruben. Arthur Warren, crack it. They're going to break now, aren't they? Ball over, but to nobody. Tom Bruce got plenty of time. Back up the wing. Harry Tobin. Ed Palmer. Back to Arthur, back to Ed. Ball over, Ruben Wilson, 1-on-1. And he's missed. Come on. We're going to rue this. We are going to rue this big time. And it's coming up to half time. Come on. Just, click it over. Right, so we're well on top, but we should be 3-0 up. I'm going to go and have a look and come back to you for the second half. Right, we start the second half. The only change I've really made is I've moved Marcus Walden back to a right midfield as opposed to an attacking right midfield because he's a natural winger. Just have him on, get a bit further forward, see if that helps. But their ball straight over the top. Brucey brings it down beautifully. Steve Aldridge out to Charlie Fripp. To Waldron, back to Ed Palmer, and to Brucey. Arthur Warren, Ed Palmer, Arthur, Ed. Ball out to Walden, and he's gone past his man. Through to Ruben. Great goal. Yeah, that was lovely. That was just nicely put together. I was contemplating taking Ruben off because at the point of half time he was on 6.7 with a penalty. He was having a bit of a mare actually, but that's nice play. Walden nicked it through. I don't know what he did there, but yeah, enough to get space and score. So 2-0 up. Good on you boys. Let's bring this one home please. It would be nice to be a 3-0 up so we don't have to worry so much. Yeah, there's no point in having people getting sent off now, is it? Right, 60 minutes. Oh, and there's a highlight. Let the highlight play out first. So Ruben's come to get the ball, even though he's attacking midfield and should be up top. Walden's, yeah, okay, straight to the keeper. Is this going to come back and bite us on the bum? No, there's nobody there to pick the ball up really for them, is there? Ben Morris inside forward, playing almost centre mid. Oh, that's a good sort of snapshot there, but yeah, Wilton's up to the task in hand. And it continues, they're just going along all the time. Oh, that's a great ball over by Aldridge. Has just stepped him, and that's a hat-trick. 3-0. Just a booming ball up over the top by Aldridge. That's how cover and stopper play well together. And he's just boomed it over the top. Great takedown, touch and put in. That was beautiful. 3-0. Yeah, that should be game, set and match. Are they going to have a look at this? Yeah, 2 men playing him on there, so that's fine. It's good positioning. Yeah, I think we'll pause it there. So he's gone from a 6.7 after 1 goal to a 9.4 after 3. So that's good. You can see I brought Walden back a little bit. That seems to, because he's much more happy playing that role, that seems to have unlocked it a little bit. Baron Morris, it'd be nice. I mean, I might actually start training him to play that role, just so as a backup to Nathan, because yeah, when Nathan Rose gets injured, we're a little bit stuck in that left-sided position. We haven't really ever had midfield, left to right midfielders never played it. So, but yeah, who's shattered? Charlton's a bit knackered. I'm going to bring Charlie Higgins on. So Charlton's gone off on a 7.1. We've got nobody really. Arthur 6.9. Arthur's been struggling a bit this season. I say struggling. 6.9 doesn't seem to be struggling per se, but yeah, he's not playing as well as he can do. But then he's not one. He wants to be a defensive central mid, not a support. Maybe that's the problem. It's a shame because he's one of our best players as well. Do I want to bring Shaw? I think there's no point in having. Oh, actually thinking about it, I'm going to bring Sean on for Ed Palmer. I'm going to put Frankie Boy middle. No, actually, no, I'm not. That's retarded, sorry. I'm going to put him back there. I'm going to put Sean across because that we get too many in the middle of the midfield there. And Arthur can play that ball-winning support midfielder or anchorman, come to that, very well. So I'm going to leave him playing the role that Ed Palmer played to get one of our possible sendings off taken off and rested, and then when he comes to it, I mean, yeah, Sean can play defensive midfielder as well, and I can get Kieran Marn on. So I'll give it 10 minutes with Arthur playing that role, and maybe have a look at it. So let's play. Yeah, they're looking. You can see a 2-division gap at the moment, a two-tier gap at the moment in this. 13 shots to their 1, playing the same formation. Our players are playing very nicely. What I haven't done is actually praise them after those goals. I should have done, really. It's their ball. So Nash to Batula. Forsdick. Was it Fors? Yeah, it'd be Forsdick, that one. Batula, and then Salker out wide. Great ball over. Back post. Oh, nobody there. Nash to Salker, and that's a goal. Yeah, that's not very good. We should have cleared that one up. Batula to Nash, yeah, sort of back heel, and Salker, nobody on him. Yeah, that's a real shame, that. I think if Ed Palmer had been there, that wouldn't have happened, which does show the difference. So I made 2 subs. Arthur's on 70, Steve's on 70. What do I do? Oh, I'm 3-1 up and I'm starting to panic. It's a bit silly, really. Let's put Stuart back. He actually prefers to be an anchorman. That might be too deep, though. I think I'm going to have him as defensive midfielder and support. I'm going to, yeah, pump Charlie over. So what have I, yeah, I'm not playing any roles at all in the middle there at the moment. Just play, basically. Just do it. I'm Sean in there. And yeah, Kieran Munn can come in, and he likes playing as a Mazzala more than anything else on support. And I'm going to have Charlie just support as well. No, actually, Charlie can play as automatic. So we've got channels, basically. As long as Marcus stays out wide, which he should be because I've told him to, then him and Marn shouldn't get in each other's way. Or do I put him up as an attacking midfielder and play that asymmetric? No, I think I'm going to leave him as a Mazzala at the moment. Leave him as Mazzala. And let's hope my premature words of game set and match don't come back to bite me on the bum. Let's demand a bit more from the boys. Come on. Pressure, they don't like it. They're pressurised by it all. Why are you pressurised? You're 3-1 up. And it's, yeah, hopefully calmly going towards a nice and eventful finish, which I am happy with. It'll be nice to start getting a clean sheet or two though, but Ben Morris and 3-1. That'll do. Another round of the cup. Ruben got a nice little hat trick. Very happy boys, well done. And assistant and team talk and continue. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is just pop off and I'll let you know about the draw for the what will be third qualification round, which I think the board wanted us to get to. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Yeah, so we've got the draw coming up. Just an interesting little news article. Gary Kimball, the great Wakering manager, goes berserk apparently. When asked that Steve Aldridge put in a top-notch performance against you today as a quality player, isn't he? Apparently that was enough to tip him over the edge. Oh dear. Yeah, that was a really good result, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, Charlie. Yeah, he just came off the bench, so that's fine. The game was all over and done with by that point. So let us have a look at. There's 109 teams in the hat. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw all teams, and we're going to find where we are. Shout if you see us. Shout if you see us. Ah, we're a home draw. Ooh, interesting. Right, so we're at home versus Colwyn Bay of the same tier as us. They're in the Northern Prem. They're third at the moment, but they have lost 3 games. I think that's winnable. Really do. So let's have a look at this squad. Very light squad. They've got a couple of players on decent money, but I think that's winnable. Let's just have a look, see. So they've won their last 3 games. They lost to Workington. They beat Chelmsford. Also, they beat a team from the Vanarama South in the last round. What did they play? They play 4-4-2. 8-4-4-2. Okay, so that'll be a good one. Let's go back to the schedule. Let's just see when that'll be. Okay, so we've got 3 cup games in a row, and it looks like. So our third quality round was on the same. Yeah, so our FA Trophy game has been moved on a bit. I think that was supposed to be the third, but it might not have been. I might just be lying. So we've got 3 cup games in a row there. What I'm going to do is come back for Colwyn Bay, because you got to really, didn't you? Because we've won 2 FA Cup games now. It's like, wow. Hopefully we can do something with these league games as well. Otherwise we're going to be in mid-table mediocrity stroke trying to stay out of relegation. And yeah, see you next time for Colwyn Bay. So if you like what you've seen today, leave a thumbs up on the video. That'd be amazing. Subscribe for this content every Monday through Friday, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.